Today we are visiting Apple Camping, which is the UK's most unique glamping site. And look, you can see behind me we've got a UFO. The owners don't live here. We've spoken to them and we've been met by the site manager, who has said we can have a look around the place and take you in all these crazy amazing structures. First up, we've got this converted Airbus A320. So they've taken the original fuselage, it's an ex-Etihad aircraft, and they've turned it into this most incredible accommodation. They've got a nice deck area outside, and then tons of space inside the actual aircraft. So there's a sofa that converts into a sofa bed, got tons of dining space, 2 single beds, and then they've taken the galley kitchen and the toilets and converted them. So the shower room is the old toilet, and then they've also taken the original toilet and kept that as a toilet. And then the galley kitchen is an actual kitchen with a fridge and a sink and everything. Outside, they've taken a section of the fuselage and turned it into this great undercover space for a hot tub. Next up is the Apple Express, which has been inspired by the UK's historic Pullman carriages. So as you go in here, you've got this beautiful tiny little kitchen, and it's all been redecorated really recently with this lovely pink and green theme. There's a shower room inside, and I love the space-saving sink over the toilet, which is a really cool feature. So it's a really compact little elfin kitchen, and then you've got these pull-out bunks in the first room, and then through the tiny little corridor, which is so cute, and into another bedroom, which I think has a trundle bed as well underneath it, so that it could sleep 4. Back to the little walkway, and you can see the whole space is really beautifully done, and you've got a nice deck area outside. The first of their domes is a True Domes 7-metre dome, and they've turned it into an igloo, so they've extended it by adding this walkway on to make it have that iconic igloo shape. They've got a really lovely dark blue insulation, and they've got their central box in the middle with the bed, like it's a traditional way of doing the domes. Then what I really like is they've got this little kitchenette area on the side. So it's got a bar fridge, it's got an induction hob, it's all on fully on-grid power, nice little sink. And then tucked around the back, you've got this beautiful bathroom, shower room, which is kind of kept out of the way, which is really nice. And you've got that lovely panoramic window that all the True Domes have got. And round the side, you've got access to the mezzanine level, so we can go up the little ladder and onto a double bed right at the very top there. So you can sleep 4. And out into their amazing little walkway. My absolute favourite unit at Apple Camping was the UFO. So it's the UK's only Futura style UFO, and it's like a landmark of history and design. So it's got a fully electric remote controlled retracting stairs, and it's just so cool. It's really contemporary interior, kind of with an alien space theme. They've even got like LED lights underneath to make it really stand out. It can sleep 4 with a double bed and 2 single beds that double up as sofas. And there's a whole load of really nostalgic kind of classic 80s arcade games like Space Invaders. They've got a full-on smoke machine which you can get them to operate with it when they open the door. So it's like it's not just an accommodation, it's a complete experience. They've even got a Sinclair C5s outside with a blow-up alien right there, so you can have your photo taken with it. Just outside they've got this little kind of outdoor kitchen shed that's got a microwave, fridge, sink, toaster, kettle, everything you need to do some cooking. The second of their aeroplanes is actually a private jet. It's a Jetstar from the 70s, and it's been beautifully transformed into a living space. Outside they've got a kitchen shed as well that's got microwave, induction hob, fridge, all the pots and pans you could need to cook a full meal down here. Then as you go in through this super cool door, they've got a nice double bed, the neon lights, a TV, everything's on grid. And then you walk through the doorway and end up into the actual Jetstar. So they've got the original toilet and sink, which makes you feel like you're back in the 70s. And then you can imagine the kind of people that would have been flying on this jet back in the day. They've got loads of memorabilia, it all lights up at night time, and like the original bar area. Then you go past all this plush leather seating, where you can imagine the high-flying people that would have flown in this plane. There's an Xbox with flight-related games you can play. They've got a single bed down the bottom here, and then you can even go and sit in the cockpit, try on the pilot's hat, and pretend you're flying a real plane. This is amazing for kids and definitely the place to come and stay if you are into your vintage aircraft. In this big communal area, they've got beautiful shower room, it's really clean, and they've also got a section for toilets as well. There's also a kitchenette area and laundry room. So this building was really useful. Apple Camping has been going for many years, but has recently been taken over by new owners. It's in Pembrokeshire in Wales and very near Tenby, so it's got amazing links to beaches and it's a really good place to visit. We first heard about Apple Camping because they had true domes. So they've got these 2 domes, but they've actually gone down the hemisphere theme now. So one's a southern hemisphere and one's a northern hemisphere. So I found that really interesting that they're changing things up since they've taken over the site. They've also got this tabernacle style building and a couple of really beautiful big fire pits that are made from aeroplane parts. The other units they have on site are the Witch's Hat, which sleeps up to 5. They've also got a couple of bell tents, which are really useful in the summer months when it gets busy. And last but not least, they have a submarine, which was also featured on the same TV programme that we were, My Unique B&B, where they redid the whole submarine.
Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about Apple Camping, then I will put all the links and all the information in the description below. And a huge thank you to our sponsor, ResNexus, who are the property management system we use every day and we could not live without. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for everything glamping, and we will see you on the next video.